in a world where Bongo's in charge.
The stream will commence in 1 minute! Ah!
These messages are definitely not pre-recorded. If you enjoy the stream, press the like button. And whilst you're at it, take your shirt off. Driver says they're not pre-recorded. I think so.
Jerry, video games are the latest craze to sweep the country and most of the world, too. Millions of people are addicted to hours of gazing at electronic images on game screens in arcades and in their own homes. What makes video games so popular?
It is a cacophony of sounds from a symphony of electronics. The game is three-dimensional. The screen is full of tricks to avoid. Your airplane moves faster than the speed of sound. Your tongue hungers for a kill. How many little children and adults spent their free time at the joystick of a video game controller?
Will this popularity last is the question. Well, the makers of video games are gambling that it will.
Ayo, and good morning to everybody. How are we doing? Are we all feeling wonderful, happy to be alive Yada, yada, yada. Here we are on YouTube very early this morning. Dieter, Driver Sensei, Bongo, Super PT, and we've got Exceldro in here as well. How are we all doing? Are we all feeling great? I've had some blood taken this morning, and then to suck your blood, which was all wonderful. Hopefully, I'm not dying. That is probably a good thing, because if not, I'd have to pass the torch on to somebody, and I'd have to, could you imagine? Who'd continue innovating? I swear down, if any of you say nutty, I'm going to smash you all up. I'm joking. In all fairness, we need to do content together, but we don't. Because he don't love me. He asked me to take my shirt off and I refused. So I thought there was actually something on my jumper then, but it's on my screen. What a dickhead. Haley, damn, it's 4 a.m. in Mexico. How are we doing? Are you good? This is right, we've got live dings happening. Live dings are happening. The first use case of LioranBoard 2 for YouTube, and it's the iOS notifications, and they are working. It's pulling the profile picture. Did you see profile pictures? Yes, of course you did. You looked absolutely beautiful, which is absolutely wonderful. Yo, Driver Sensei. I don't think LioranBoard's crashed. Ladies and gents, the first super chat of the day. Thank you so much. Good morning, Andy, and glad to be here for you for the first time. Enjoyed your tutorials. Nice. Which tutorials do you watch? Have you got any questions? This is what these streams are on about. The fact that we've not crashed there is a great sign. So if anybody was in the last stream, which I think was, what, 2 days ago now, anytime somebody did a super chat, anytime somebody did the other one, super sticker, and anytime somebody joined as a member, it crashed LioranBoard 2. So I passed the feedback on to Lioran, and he got it sorted. Literally same day. Literally same day. And he put out an update. It wasn't in the patch notes, but it is fixed. So we're going to be doing some more testing today. We're probably going to try and set some custom alerts using some of the StreamUP stuff that's already been done through LioranBoard 2. I've actually not set anything up yet. So we're going to be building an alert package directly in LioranBoard 2 this stream. So if you guys want to know how I do it and everything like that, now's a cool time, because you can ask questions as I go on. And we're not going to have LioranBoard crashing, hopefully. Fingers crossed and all that jazz. But thank you again for the $5 US, Sensei. Really do appreciate it, dude. Osiris. I don't know why I was like struggling to read then. It's probably because why is everything so bright this morning? I don't know, but it's making me feel awake, which is always a good thing. Vandy, how are we doing? Everything's working, which is great. I want the thumb up one. What do you mean? You want to stick a thumb? You want a thumb? Where do you want me to put it? The sun is evil, and it's all behind me, man. Like, I cannot wait to get out of this place, because I'd actually be able to I won't sound like I'm in a bloody well either, do you know what I mean? So I was like, go, and like, anywhere that I go, anything that I do, it just sounds trash. Every video sounds trash. But you know what? You just gotta roll with it. You just gotta, whatever the world gives you, you gotta take it and turn it into a positive. You know what I mean? You gotta do it. You have a bad day content creating, you just turn it into a positive. You'd be like, you know what? Tomorrow, I'm not doing anything. Just saying. Just saying. So what's everyone been up to? It has been like some absolute time. I love hanging out with you guys here on YouTube. I know I'm not going to be doing as many as these streams on YouTube. And I thought I'd just try, like, rather than schedule a time with you, I thought I'd just, like, go live and see what you all did. So it's great to see you all coming in here first thing, because obviously YouTube streaming to me is quite new. I don't know if any of you in chat right now do a lot of YouTube streaming. I don't know what, like, show of hands, who does, like, YouTube streams here? Just, I don't know, maybe you could teach me a thing or two. I might have to take this shirt off, you know. Oh, I've got my belly out. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't care. It's absolutely roasting because I've got a little heater on here. But if I turn it off, it goes ice cold. You do YouTube, so maybe you could educate me a little bit, because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing or anything like that. So we're going to be going through obviously all the LioranBoard stuff, testing it for Lioran, because nobody even noticed the problems that I found in it, and he was like, you're literally the only person that's commented about these things. So that's either people have just been going, oh, it crashes, it must be me, and not feeding it back, or I don't know. Notification you had LB1 when someone hits the thumb up, it came up on screen. Want something like that? Oh yeah, we made that just as a like a test, wasn't it? It wasn't really going very well. Adri, how we doing? Yeah, I do it all on YouTube. Love that. Just stopped working, it's 5:05. Ouch. I do many streams. I used to do 25, 26. Oh my days. That's a long ass time. I remember when I did my long stream, it was for my birthday on Twitch, and it was absolutely horrific. I think, what was it, 32 hours I think I did in the end? And I was just like... legit at the end of it, I looked at like somebody had just possessed me. Right, it was insane. So anyway, to catch you all up on my health, I've had to have another blood test because looking at my results on the NHS app, because I'm British, they think I might be anemic, which to me is like, that's not too bad. You can easily deal with that. So I'm not dying, which is good, but for the whole of January, I wasn't really putting out much content because I genuinely thought I was going to die. But see, that's what the body and mind do. You always think the worst of any situation that you're given, which is a really bad thing to do, but at least you prepare for that, you know what I mean? I was on top level hype the entire time, just screaming games and giveaways. I absolutely love that. I mean, I was pretty on it, but then when it came to like the last hour or so, I was just like... Because 32, it was a long ass time, like 24 hours, I was fine, and everyone's like, go on Andy! And then all of a sudden it was 32 hours, and I was just like, starting to just like, it was starting to sink in. The insanity was there. Right, should we just fire on? Should we get just cracking with some stuff and see where we go with this, or? I don't know. Has anybody got like any questions they want to ask first? Currently using 2 PC setup, voice triggers, stream elements, bit focus. That sounds good. Sounds good. I've never had to use a multi PC setup, really. You are live, but yeah, it's because LioranBoard 1's not open. Just because when we were testing it last time, I didn't have it open. It'll update now, but yeah, certain things won't be like, yeah, dead body and mind. Honestly. Average 10-hour streams drinking scotch. Ooh. If I didn't have to go driving later, I'd 100% be on some form of drinky poo. You know what I'm saying? Like 100% I would be doing some kind of drinky poo. I'm just trying to think of a really easy... what's a really easy... Because I'm going to have to convert them all at some point. But what's a really easy... what's it called? Alerts package that I've done. I think I've only really got 3. I've got the Xbox alerts. I've got the... what's the other one? The minim ones. And I've also got the... what's it called? Rez. How are we doing? Reznov. What's going on? And also there was another one as well. Minim and the Final Fantasy ones. Which should we do? Because I need to set something up. I feel like I should do Minim, because Minim's classic, isn't it? Is the welcome message not happening again, or am I just not hearing it? Oh no, it is happening, isn't it? Serpent, how do you? Just want to say thanks for your videos. Some really amazing stuff you cover in the videos. Thank you so much. Have you got any questions or anything, Serpent? Lube, how you doing, dude? Shall we do... So we got a choice. I was thinking we should maybe do the minim ones. You know, the banner ones. Are they actually installed on this scene collection? Because if not, I've got to reset it up. No, they are on here, so I can easily just code that in. And we should be good to go. Because they're not usually too difficult, because it's just two filters, isn't it? That'd be nice. Literally inspired me to be creative with my streams. That's amazing to hear, dude. Which videos do you watch? What kind of things do you do? I will be doing them all, Lube, and they're all going to be going out on beta very soon. Like the previous video on move, value, and audio. It was a good one, that, wasn't it? I'm surprised nobody's really done a video on that yet. It's been out for a while. I've just not got around to doing it, because obviously there's a lot of other stuff that's been going on. So I've not really had time to do it. Mass Maverick, how you doing? Hey Andy, literally just stumbled across your channel, loving your content. Thank you so much, dude. Also, remember, press the like button on the video, you know, for the algorithm and all that jazz. And make sure, whenever you do see a video, if you've got any kind of comment, whether it be a question, whether it just be something nice you want to say, or maybe you want to troll me, because I seem to be taking screenshots of all the answers that I put and bang them on Twitter, because that's absolutely hilarious. It's great. Because not that I want to call people out, it's just like, if you're going to start throwing like shade around, I'm going to reply in the most positive way possible, and just yeah, be like, there you go. I've liked, subbed, notifications on. Let's go, Maverick. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate it. How do you do the iMessage alert for chat? That's so cool. That is a free StreamUP product that only works on Twitch at the moment, because it's not converted for LioranBoard 2. Or is it? Or is it? So this is the first occurrence of any StreamUP product being fully working on YouTube, which is really, really exciting. We're going to be doing an alert package so we can test on some... Ignore all this shit from Twitch. Twitch is boo! Boo! I don't know what scene I've put it all in. Is it that one? Yeah. Well, I don't want to... I don't know. Keegan, how are we doing? Really appreciate all the content you provide in the broadcasting community. Keep it fresh and relevant. Thank you so much, dude. Which videos do you watch? If you got any questions, anything that can help me out with, please just shout out. It's because I don't promote my plugin updates, so nobody knows it's possible. That's the thing. Like, but people should be like keeping an eye on these things, right? They have to wait for they shouldn't wait for an idiot like me to do a video. Do you know what I mean? Have your tweets notifications on Exeldro, so I know. I love that. Love that. Can I be toxic to those people for you? Honestly, I don't mind, but when you get toxic people, like, this is something that I think all you creators out there really need to, like, think about. And I've done many a video. Obviously, yeah, I understand that I'm, like, from UK, I've got a great northern accent, and it's not great at times. But I don't give a shit. That's the way I was born. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna change that just because somebody's saying that my accent is trash or something like that. But it's how you respond to negative comments. Because if you didn't have negative comments, because they're not always like personally attacking you, they're always like some form of feedback. If someone's unhappy with a certain thing, whether or not they've said the feedback in the right way, there's still something to learn and take from that, because they're evidently passionate enough to write a comment. Imagine you go into a restaurant. You've gone to a restaurant, yeah, this is going to be a really good analogy for this. You've been to a restaurant and the service was amazing, the food was amazing, everything like that. But then you went to the same restaurant the day after, and you know what? It was absolutely atrocious. The food was cold. The waitress was absolutely just like trash to you. Like, you're more likely to leave them a negative review. And I mean this in the fact that even though the prior week or whatever you went, you had the best time of your life, you wouldn't have left them a review, would you? So you're more likely to get negative comments. I mean, this space is a little bit different to that, but it's the exact same philosophy. So just learn from the negative ones. Don't take it to heart. That's why, like, I don't call people out on Twitter or anything like that because I reply to them. It's not like I'm just like screenshotting a comment and just going, right, let's hammer this guy. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not that. It's like, this is the comment that I've received and this is how I've dealt with that. Like, it's a bit of like, I want it to be more of an educational thing for you out there, because a lot of content creators, not mentioning any names or anything like that, because it's all of us. We're all quite vulnerable. Like, look at me now. I'm sat in front of a camera, chatting away to people that I don't know, and that is very vulnerable in itself. And it can really resonate and kind of like, if somebody says something that's harmful, like, no matter how many positive comments that you get, that one is always going to be in the back of your mind. So it's how do you stop that from being at the back of your mind? Like, for every 10 good comments, I might get one negative one, but you hone more in on the negative one. Does that make sense? Oh god, let's catch up. Use 2 PC setup as I need the power from one machine for Video Ninja to bring in people. Oh my days, that sounds technical, dude. But I love that. That's good use of Video Ninja. Good stuff. Hey Pale Ale, how you doing? How's the house project coming up? End of March is the date that I should be moving into the new house. Hopefully, touch wood. I was trying to look around for some wood, but I don't know. You're from the UK? No way, that's dope. I'm watching you across the world. Greetings from Chicago. Nice, dude. Yeah, I'm from Derbyshire, UK, where it's moderate rain no matter what day it is. Doesn't matter if it's in the middle of summer. It's moderate rain. People only know 5-star or 1-star. One bad experience is always the worst place. Yeah, 100%. And that's where, because obviously my audience is mainly content creators, I'm quite fortunate that most of you are nice to me. Because you know what it's like being the content creator and receiving the negative comments when all you've done as a content creator is try and do something nice or useful or just trying to help somebody. So I feel like that's why I'm quite fortunate to have such a good like community of people. Like that's you know what I mean? It's not random people watching my videos. They're all to do with streaming and making your own content better. So I'm very fortunate that I'm in that space. But I know what it's like if you guys are just like, I don't know, just gamers. Are you doing gaming related videos? There's going to be so many more different types of comments. But just still take it with a pinch of salt. Reply back. Don't be salty back. Do you know what I mean? Just take it in a positive way. It's funny. People are idiots. I'm an idiot. Everyone's an idiot. Now you're on your proper account. Scotch down under. Love that. Love that. Well, welcome in. Thank you, Driver Sensei, baby. Did you say touch wood? Hey, my first time hearing that. Yeah, touch wood and then you touch your man part. No, you look for a table or something. Or something not made of wood. I don't know. I don't have anything made of wood. I think this table's made of cardboard. Maybe. I don't know. I think some people are just always out to gain their crappy attitude gym badge. Yeah. Like, that is always, like, on the cards, isn't it? 110% that is always on the cards. But, again, it's just how you react to it. You just gotta look after yourselves. You don't want to be doing something like... You know what I mean? Like, you just... Look after yourselves. Put yourselves first. Like, we always talk about mental health, but that we don't really talk too many, like, ways of, like... Not necessarily preventing it, because just to like open up, because obviously this is a new kind of audience to my Twitch audience. I back before I started doing this kind of content, so we're probably talking 2019, 2020. I suffered really bad with depression, like really bad. But I'm quite open about everything, so I knew that something wasn't right, and I spoke to my other half straight away. I was just like, right, I'm really not well, like just mentally. Our relationship was a strain. Like we were not arguing, because I'm not an argumentative person, but like I didn't want to be around her and I didn't want her to be around me. But it wasn't just her, it was like everyone. And like it was a weird set of emotions. And rather than just making this a sub story, the thing is, we don't talk about like preventative measures. And ever since I learned what I did in 2019, 2020, like I went to go and see therapists and stuff like that. And I was quite fortunate to be very aware of mental health, and I couldn't give a fuck who I am. Who anybody is. Like, if I feel the way I feel, I'm going to tell somebody about it, because I'm just like, I don't see anything as a weakness. Like, if you think, oh, I'm like a big wuss or whatever, I'm just like, I don't care. Like, I grew up with like being bullied a lot at school, like all the time, like every day, like nothing phases me now. I'm just like, whatever, like just crack on. Most of them people work at just like I don't even want to say. Like, but yeah. All the people that bullied me are pretty trash. So screw them. You always come out on top. But we never talk about, like, preventative measures. And a lot of that is, like, speech online. So just, yeah. I don't know. I don't want to get too deep into this because this is, like, one of them. Yeah, I understand it's an important part of content creation. But, I mean, if you ever want to, like, me to do videos about this sort of stuff and, like, be really honest about the things that I've been through as well, I 100% would, because I've got nothing to hide. But I don't want to do stuff in a way to make it sound like it's like the sympathy vote, if that makes sense. I just want to do it in a way that'll help you. So if anybody else like suffers with that kind of thing and you want to talk about it, like, crack on. Like, 100%. It's important. But yeah, my main point is just saying, always, like, even take the good comments in moderation as well. Because if you get so many good comments, like, I know myself and Bongo have a bit of a joke where if somebody's being really nice to me in chat, he'll even it up by just going, well, I think you're a right twat. Like, that's always a good thing. Because if you can just get nothing but positive comments, you start having this, like, persona of, oh, I'm perfect. Do you know what I mean? It'll naturally start happening. And then the moment when you keep getting them comments, they won't mean as much. Because you'll be like, oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah, do you know what I mean? But not that you probably set out for that to happen. It's just because you come so accustomed to it. You're so used to these kind of comments coming in. So you're just kind of like, yeah, all right, whatever. So having a good balance of both is really good. If I could, I'd have 50% of people saying everything's amazing. 50% just going, right, you could do this better, mate. And then maybe some even just throw in some trolls in there. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're the best. Plus, it gives you a good laugh. Touch your head. I ain't got no wood in here. This is nothing but pure mechanical garbage. You battle depression daily. It is horrible, Lou. It really is. I remember when I had it. A lot of, like, I was having a lot of sickness as well at the time, which obviously all spiraled in together. Like, I had viral meningitis. That was a fun time as well. It was just a weird time. It was during, like, the first lockdown, and, like, the hospitals wouldn't really help me because they were like, oh, you're just showing symptoms for COVID. And I was just like, Babby, I can't fucking see. Like, oh, yeah. I've got COVID. I can't see. Like, and, yeah, they just sent me home. No drugs or anything like that, so I had to just sit in the dark because, like, the bright lights were just killing me. It was mad. But that's the world. But yeah, that is the world. I never knew what anxiety and depression are until this pandemic hit. Yeah, I think that's been an eye-opener for everybody. It really has. But I think especially for us content creators, I think it's drawn so many of us together. For instance, like me, myself, I'm not a streamer. I'm not a content creator in this respect. I'm a musician. First and foremost, like, I love making music, but I never to get into doing music is like trying to find a needle in a haystack, but the haystack's the size of Britain. Like, you just can't get into music unless, like, I don't know, like, I haven't got any classical training. I can't read music, can't do any of that shiz. So yeah, so I started doing this stuff, especially over lockdown, because I was just like, oh man, I need to do something creative, do you know what I mean? And then obviously I'm almost thankful of lockdown because it gave me the opportunity to do something. And I think that it's the same for a lot of you. A lot of content creators out there have really used the time to stay connected with people and just kind of just grow themselves as individuals. So hats off to everybody that has done that, and survived through all the pandemics from just, it's just brought us all together. We all just look after each other. This is what I mean about all the nice comments. Like, it's just because we're all in the same boat. Yo, Pokey Lee, how you doing, booby? Then I just call you booby. I'm sorry. As you know, I don't really mean it. Shut up, Bongo. No, only joking. Bongo is literally the biggest channel supporter. Like, if it wasn't for him, like, we wouldn't be here today at all. So, hats off. Say thanks to Bongo. It's all down to him. It's like trying to find a needle in a pile of needles. That sounds like it'd hurt. Last couple of years, certainly a lot of great communities have popped up and helped so many. Yeah, 100%. Like, I'm so thankful that I've been able to find you wonderful people and go on this creative journey. I've learned how to code. I've learned how to, like, I'm just self-taught on all this stuff. So I'm just so thankful that we have these tools and stuff like that, which is amazing. Look now at me grow. The community look amazing. It's when I found you, mate. Brah. So kind. Also produce music with DAWs. And being found is hard. It really is. Like, I've got my own YouTube channel for doing music. Which I haven't got any things to have, but this is the... So that's my music just there. I've actually got some originals, but I've not got... Are we dropping frames then? Did I see us drop frames? I don't know. My network was being weird. Oh. Yo, Crazy! Thank you very much for subscribing. I was searching for a content creator crazy enough to cover my plugins and found you. We were a match made in heaven and you know it, Exceldro. We were a match made in heaven. The whiskey community has... the whisk tube... sorry, I had whiskey. I'm guessing it's the same thing, right? One big global awesome family. It's incredible. It really is. Lioran's added this, by the way, guys. So we can duplicate, which is nice. Right, I'm gonna do the minim stuff. Yeah? That's the wrong shortcut. So we're gonna set up a couple of alerts, and I'm gonna show you because I'm pretty much not gonna build them from scratch, but I'm gonna copy them from, say, StreamUP into LioranBoard 2. So if I can do it from StreamUP to LioranBoard 2, you guys can easily do it from LioranBoard 1 to LioranBoard 2. Okay? So just bear that in mind, please. Like, I know there's gonna be some work to do this, but if you've seen some of the StreamUP stuff and how many things I've got to convert over, some of them are very, very complicated. But I'm working on it. So if I can do it, you guys can do it easily. Judy! I was going to put on a podcast on YouTube, and what do I find here? Some handsome man. Minim alerts. I don't know what I actually call it, you know. Maybe I should get the website up. Let me just grab the website. What is the website? StreamUp.tips. Speaking of tips, let's touch them. Minim alerts. Minim alert package is apparently what I called it. We'll paste that in there just so the product thing is in there. Not that. So something really exciting that I don't know if you've all heard, but the StreamUp stuff we're implementing. Waldo and Friend has actually been doing it on our website. We're actually going to be doing a call every time that you start LioranBoard. It's going to check if there's an update to any of our alert packages and stuff like that. So you'll know straight away whether or not you need to update it, and we'll provide all the easy links and stuff, which is super, super cool. Are these decks already filled, or only do they look pretty? So this is the cool thing. I don't know if I can get this up now, actually. I don't know if Lioran's HTML website is down, actually. Yo, Clint Andrew, how we doing? That indeed. How you good, Judy? There's a really good podcast, actually. You probably have a link for it to share in the chat. I'd be really appreciative if you did that. In fact, I could probably find it here. So myself and Waldo and Friends have started a new podcast together around like gaming, and we'd love you guys to get involved and actually maybe stream some of these games and stuff like that, because it's really fun. I'm honestly really enjoying it. We've only done like 2 episodes at the minute, and I freaking love it. In fact, I'm going to be live later on Twitch finishing the first game. So this is the podcast link. Let me copy the link. I bet somebody's already done it. There we go. So that's the link to the new YouTube channel for the podcast. If you guys would subscribe, it'd mean a ton, because we're obviously trying to get to the first 100 subscribers so we can get a custom link and all that jazz. I got one, how to get stream elements donations to be able to capture them so pop them up on Streamlight Super Chats. You can do that in LioranBoard 1, but if you're talking about just doing it on YouTube, it's not really possible yet properly. We're converting our extension on StreamUP for this. So watch this play. In fact, if we ask Silverlink really nicely, he might bump it up his list. So if everybody asks Silverlink and follows him, yeah, I think you should all do that, right? Everybody update your Move transition plugin. Is it updated again today? Is it? What are we on about? Hey Wazzy, good morning. DJ Kaiser. Morning Andy, thanks for the vids. I DJ on Twitch and trying to make a overlay sleek as well as chat interacting. Love that, dude. Have you been using some of the StreamUp stuff? What sort of music do you do? Like, I know a lot of throwback DJs that I love working with as well. They're amazing. By the way, listen to Last Shadow Puppets. I'll sing you a song later on Twitch, Judy, if you want. I don't do it on YouTube because they'll be like, you owe us copyright money. And I'm like, I ain't got any money to give you. You know how it is. Why are you so early? Just out of bed. I just thought, because I'm going to do 2 streams today. One here, one on YouTube, one on Twitch. So I'm going to be doing that. So settings button. We don't need this. Right, we're going to be converting the minim alert package today and getting that working on here so super chats and stuff actually come through and do something, which would be really exciting, right? So we'll see how it goes and hopefully it does work. Have you got a favourite song by him yet, Judy? It was updated last Friday. I just saw Exceldro in chat. Yeah, I think I did a video on it yesterday. Because I know he did that. That's what prompted me to actually do the video on that, finally. Good morning, Ronin. How you doing? He actually burned himself yesterday. Oh, God. Did he actually? What a mess. What a guy. Sinkster. How we doing? I've been mostly lurking. I'm in training. Oh, yeah. Training. Love that. Press the like button, guys. I feel like we should have an automatic thing that comes up on the screen and just goes, like! You're a hell of a guy. Keep rocking. Yo! That was really atrocious. That was really bad. I've not woke up yet. Oh, good. How you getting on? I'm Gucci. I am incredible. We're going to be just... I'm going to just pull up OBS so I can actually see, making sure that this is working fine. Was it you who did a video on Starscape app to update plugins? Yes, it was. I've done a video on everything. But we've actually got our own little tool, Clint. I've done a video on that as well. And it's pretty much all the best plugins that get updated on our system. If Silver actually updates them. Sorry, Silver. I'm actually working at the moment, so I'll alert from now on. Have a good stream. No worries. You too, Judy. Yeah. Well, I did ask if you had a favourite song yet. But thank you, Christoph. Much love to you. We're going to be doing this. Bye. We'll remove this. And we're going to be building... So, how did I set this up? I'm trying to think how I want to do it. I feel like if I set the animation up and everything separately, that would probably be a better way of doing it. Wait, what? Totally missed that. Yeah, have you got a favourite song by Last Shadow Puppets yet? Enjoy giving people true engagement. Keep going strong. Let's go. Do I have a video about perfect OBS audio? Or are we still on that thumbnail? Don't know what he's saying. Just updated the list yesterday, so people are on it now. It should be updated. Oh, legend. Love that. GeoCuber. What do you call that thing on the upper left? That is just a recent event ticker, but it only works for Twitch because I've not updated it for YouTube yet. Same as these stats here. These are all Twitch stats and not YouTube at the moment, just because we're currently converting all that stuff. Your favorite or mine? No, your favorite. What's your favorite? Well, you must have heard one and gone, oh, this is a good song. I'm also listening to... Oh, God. Waldo's got his fucking self cut out with you, hasn't he? Bloody hell. So difficult. But how you doing, Gio? You good? Right, so we're gonna do the animation. What's this setup do? Let's actually. So that just does like a raw banner color. But why? Is that just resetting it? Oh no, that would be. So every time this does this, this will edit the color and then set it up. I do some stuff so backwards sometimes, like it's unbelievable. I'm such an idiot. Listen to one album, so let me come back to that later. No worries. Did you listen to the first album or the one from 2016? I can't remember what they're called. The one with the woman on the front, or the one where she's like IRL. Oh, Iron Maiden fan. Love that. Love that. Is it from Stream Elements? No, it's custom made. Custom made using, I think that one's StreamUP. Or is that LioranBoard? I don't know. It's custom made, but I will be making stuff. 2016. Oh, yeah, that album's fire. Okay, enjoy your work. Bye! Right, so I'm going to split this down into a few buttons. We're going to do the animation one first. And then I'm going to put all the triggers into one button. And then rather than have a ton of buttons on here. Because I want to... my goal for the new StreamUP stuff is to make everything literally just work. There's no need to edit anything. It'll pull all the variables that it possibly will need to work. The only thing is, it's going to be difficult or not even possible for you to actually do it and customize it. Andi Botty in the Twitch chat was popping off there. Love that. Incredible. Incredible. So as we go along, you can ask me any questions or anything like that. So let's delete these because we don't need these triggers. In fact, I don't know why I just don't delete this entire button and start again. Because I'm an idiot, alright? Because I'm an idiot. Don't talk about it. Exceldra's trying to catch Pokemon on Twitch as well. Love that. LB2 is going to make my Elgato Stream Deck useless. Not necessarily, because there is a extension that allows you to use trigger any LioranBoard button with your Stream Deck. So it's not going to make it entirely useless at all. It'll just make it more useful. True fact. So, how do I want to do this? Because I'm going to have to do the triggers and the animation. So let's just do the animation first, shall we? What happens in this animate? Oh, is that it? Only for LB1 now. Is the one for LB2 available already? I think we updated it straight away, right? Oh, I'm pretty sure we updated it nearly straight away, right? It's been a while for available for a while. Well, I don't even want to check the update text file anyway. Forget. Sounds good. I really want to know, do I count as a live viewer if I watch this stream from 10 minutes ago? I have no idea. I don't know how the view stuff works from for YouTube, but all I the only thing that I can think of is make sure you press the like button. Such a prick. I'm so sorry. Right, I'm gonna do a comment and just say animate, because I can just put all this in one button. Then thinking about it now, which could be a lot easier. So if I just do this, tried it, but it didn't work. Probably I just failed to update it. Potentially, that could be it. Potentially, I don't want to be all like throwing out there, you're a dum dum or anything like that. Morning. How are we doing, multi? So we're going to be setting these filters. I'm just reading this from StreamUP. So, minim stream alerts. Oh my god, why is there so many things? Stream alerts, minim. What source is it? What? Username start. Username start is what I need to trigger first. Hello, this is Sasa. How you doing, baby? Just arrived here. Is it possible to trigger StreamUP using LB2 from YouTube? Whoa, that is like some hacks there. I don't think so. That's like complicated AF. But I know that Nate does want StreamUP to work for YouTube. But YouTube is so difficult to work with. Like, they just are. It's just how it is. So, I mean, it took Christina absolute, like, what feels like decades to work with... what am I doing here? I need another filter. It took her absolutely ages to get this working on YouTube. And if you do use this, she's actually paying for the server. So, please make sure you do go and support her. StreamUP alerts minim banner bruv. StreamUP alerts minim banner, and this one is banner on visible. So that animates. That's it. Cool. YouTube requires 2 number to request info from their API. Yeah, it's horrible. Like, they need to, if they really want like YouTube to really blow up, they really need to think about what they're doing. Oh, that's nice. Right, so the animation's done. That was it. That's the beauty of doing most of the stuff in OBS. Like, that's it. I could run this command now and it'll just run the alerts. In fact, if I try and do a test run about, that should just work straight out of the box. Pull the stream deck up. And there you go. Easy as that. Shh, don't tell everyone, Wazzy. Don't tell everybody. You know what I mean? Because everyone will judge me. So the setup is after it runs this. So the first thing we'll try and do is a subscriber message. You're so underrated, bro. Keep up the great work. Oh, man. Too kind. Too kind. My dude. Appreciate all the support, though. Really do. So, I'm trying to think how I want to do this at first. I'm not sure. What you mentioning me in, Silver? How do I update the LB bridge? You download it from our website. We'll do a... Is all the colour stuff in here? I'm sure it is. Because I don't think there needs to be an extension now for the colour. For choosing colours. Or, I don't know. Or is there? Anybody been using this? I feel like, yeah, I feel like colour stuff's not actually in it already. Or have I just been blind? Has Christina got an extension for it? What we saying? I know so few things can be done with YouTube. I hope SB goes with YouTube, even only some functions. So again, it's not StreamerBot's fault. Sasa, like, it literally is. It's YouTube. It's YouTube's fault. They just make everything so difficult to integrate into their API and stuff. Trust me, if Nate could do it, like now, he'd do it 100%. Now, we can't talk about port or wine or whiskey either. Exactly. Shh. I'm going to make all the extensions you did for LB1, also for StreamerBot. I think I nearly made all of them. The only things that I didn't do was the stat tracker, and that's because I was trying to obviously teach myself how to do C#, which was a mess. Yo, Rez, thank you for subscribing, my dude. Put your rock on the stone. Let's get these bloody alerts on. So has anybody used, like, colour stuff? Is there a... Let's check. Let's check, shall we? Who's dropping in here now? Nemesis, how we doing? Is it available for LioranBoard 2? I don't know. I don't know. How you doing, Nemesis? Are you good? Let's have a look in Discord. De Walsh. Everyone's flying in now. Duration. What else we got? Or is the colour stuff just already built in? Am I just being an idiot? I feel like the colour stuff's not in yet. Right? I'm doing great, thanks, Nemesis. I had to go to the doctors this morning to get some blood taken, but I'm all good. How's the sexy cold weather? Don't talk about it. Maybe I should not be doing this one first then. What are you on about? I don't know. So I'm wanting to do the colour stuff. You know how I don't think there's anything for colour related stuff in StreamUP 2, like natively, right? Because I need to pull colour. So you can choose a colour that you want. Or am I just being an idiot? And it is actually there. Feel like it's not though. So we were going to do the minim alerts. And do the colouring and everything like that. Because you know you could choose whatever colour you wanted for each one. But I'm thinking that that's not possible. Because I can't see any like colour related stuffs. So we'll do subscriber first then. I've been to the doctor so much about blood work tests. The joys of dealing with that horrible word that is cancer. Should be clear soon. Oh, dude, man. That must be so scary. Because honestly, I thought I was dying. When they kept going, you need to come back. You need to come back. You need to come back. I'm just like, why? It scared me. I'm thinking how I want to do this. Maybe I just do like just basic colours first. Or something like that. Don't know. Maybe just leave it as one colour. Because then I could add the colours in later, couldn't I, really? And then just do a settings button. And then, oh, yeah, that'd work really, really well, actually. So as long as these pull in the correct info, then that'll work. So let's just set up a trigger. And we'll do, what we got? YouTube, we'll say, that's Twitch, darling. YouTube subscriber. We'll do that one first. In fact, we'll add them all in, though. And then we're going to pull. We're going to pull trigger type. Is that how that's going to work? Or will that not work like that? What does each one... Because I don't think we can test them. At all. Yeah. Plus having a positive attitude. Exactly, dude. You got to stay positive. That's what we were talking about this morning. I was thinking of putting all these in and then testing the trigger type. But I don't know if that's going to work. So what I could do is just do all these separately first. And then join them together. Or do I do it like that? I don't know. It's first time testing with this YouTubey stuff. So who knows what's going to happen. So I'm just going to do trigger type. Just so then we've got a variable that we can play around with and we know what it's doing. Yeah. We'll do trigger pull data. And we'll go down to... So I'm guessing it should be a number, definitely. So we're going to pull, not YouTube chat, it's going to be a sponsor. Yeah, so it should pull what type it is and say whether it's a sponsor or member and stuff like that. So let's do the subscribe one, which I'm guessing is a little bit further down. And we'll go display name. Subscriber name. And then that will be text GDI, and we'll say what did I say in the message text? Subscribe. I'll just copy that actually. That would be main message text, and we'll do just subscribe. There we go. And we will then, I'm hoping to be able to translate the videos you made so far into Japanese and add subtitles in the time I have available. How do you think? Dude, if it makes the content more accessible for people, 100%. That's so kind of you to do that though, dude. Thank you. The setup, so it's going to be the username now. So we'll copy and paste this in here. This is the username text. So throw the subscriber name in there as a variable, and then the animation runs that, and then it wants to wait 5,000 after. So we'll do animate, because this automatically resets this, because I remember when I made it. So we can just do a wait command, wait for timeout, and say 5,000 milliseconds. That's it. So now, in theory, if we get a subscriber, because we can't actually test it, which is really annoying, because we don't have it, but I know Lioran will be adding it. And because subscribers are all delayed, so anybody that's not subscribed, if you could subscribe, that'd be awesome. Because then I can also check the variable as well. Change the button ID. Setting. Minim. Alert. Just so I can easily see it in the variable viewer. So if anybody isn't subscribed, crack a subscribe, because I don't know how long I'm going to have to wait for this to come through. I don't know if it is going to work or anything. I just came in at the right time, bro. How you doing, Path? What's going on? That's something about a YouTube subscriber thing. I don't understand why it's so delayed. Why can't they just have it like a Twitch follow, for instance? Because I know when people subscribe, like Rez probably subscribed at the beginning of that bloody stream. Do you know what I mean? I just did it for you, bro. Appreciate that, Path. How you doing anyway, man? How did you find us then? How did you find us today? So hopefully we're going to get some information here, and it's not going to crash, because then I can do an if statement and say if the trigger pull is such and such, then we're going to run this. So I can put everything into one button, and it makes it literally idiot friendly, which would be really nice. And if I unsub and sub, don't think that'll work. Don't think that'll work. With this account was waiting, no worries. So we've definitely got some subs coming, which is nice. So thank you anyway, guys, for supporting. You're good. Sounds good, Path. I don't think that'd work, Dieter, though. Without, like, silly there. So, it's like, it's so delayed. I think I read somewhere that it could take up to hours to come through. I mean, I've not seen it be that bad. Seen it take about 10 minutes sometimes, or something like that. Just subscribe. Alright, Joe, having multiple accounts. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, dude. That's it. The beauty of having multiple accounts means if one's trash, you just leg it onto other, and then you've got one for trolling as well, right? Obviously. Anonymous 6699. I know who you are. I'm watching you. Yep. Do you know what I mean? Like this is like, it's one of the incentives, isn't it? Like when you follow somebody, you want to see an alert, which a little bit annoying that it's. So we'll have to. I can't actually see when people did it. I've just realised I've got this set to top chat again, so hopefully it's not been kicking out anybody's messages. So if I've been ignoring anybody, I'm really sorry. I genuinely didn't mean to. Been looking at some of my stuff, some stuff to do, more advised stuff. I stumbled on it as you were making number 2. Nice, dude. Nice. Well, if you ever have any questions or anything like that, then just shout out. Hey, Mitchell. Right, what's all this then? We're all taking our shirts off and waiting for this box to fill. How you doing, dude? You like the hype of the sub? Exactly. Do you know what I mean? You want to be like, yo, wicked, in. That's the thing. Like, I think a lot of people like... But for me, I'm like blown away to be on nearly 16,000 subscribers. But like, so many people just throw away subscribers. Like, unless it's a huge number, I'm just like, come on, man. Every single one of them numbers is important. Let's roll with it. Love that, Mitchell. So we're just I'm making some alerts for YouTube at the moment, and we're playing a waiting game of, let's see if a sub comes through. Because I know a few people have already subbed, and sometimes it takes a while. Because I want to see what variables I'm going to get, because I don't think it's in the documentation at the moment, because the YouTube edition is still so new. So at least if I've got the variables, I can carry on making this. How you doing, Jock Nick? You good, baby? It's good to see you. To see you, nice. There may have been a profanity checker filter that's super slow. But that's the thing, to be such a huge company, it's like, come on. I mean, they are making steps in the right direction. They really are. But they're being a bit slow about it. Whether or not they've like got something up their sleeve that's just gonna like blow up or something, like they need to just start making these things. We're all asking for it. Let's start making it happen. Shirts Off was Sunday night for me. Did a prostate cancer fundraiser with oh my god. How do I get involved? And by that I mean, where's the link? Oh my god. I wonder how long we're going to be waiting. See, I want to move on to something else at the same time. Mind you, I could start making the if statement, couldn't I? So, let's do an if for... oh, man. If... My mouse is a bit janky this morning. So, we'll do if trigger type equals whatever that is going to be. I don't know what it's going to be. The link is still active for the charity donation. Love that. If I did have any funds, I would definitely donate. Unfortunately, I live on a part-time wage. Does StreamUp have its own YouTube channel? It does not. It does not. Since I'm kind of like the main face of StreamUp, we just kind of do everything with my account. I'm gonna put in a wait as well, actually, to just make sure it waits for this variable to exist. Just subscribe and then animate. That makes sense, doesn't it? But if I leave that as blank, if blank equals blank, then it'd still work. Do Waldo and Silver agree? That's what they always tell me. When I get into shit with Summit, and like somebody's complaining about StreamUp, they'll be like, oh yeah, blame it. They couldn't throw me quicker under the bus. Literally, the bus is a mile down the road and they've already put me in the road. 100%. You can ask Waldo that and he'd be like, yep. That bus came, he went straight under. Oh, classic. I recently made a button in LB2 where it greets user on both Twitch and YouTube. It's like pulls from Twitch and YouTube at the same time and ignore lists for both. Man, I'm loving the switch command. It's so good, isn't it? So good. Yep, sounds like Waldo. See, Judy, you're meant to be working. Crack on with work. Oh my god. Like, YouTube, can you just like send me a subscriber, please? Like, I don't want... It's not like I'm asking for a lot, you know what I mean? Just, like, stop being shit. I love friends like that. Yeah, I know. I don't even know why I call them friends, but... It keeps you on your toes. It keeps you on your toes, and it's all happy days, isn't it? Is this somebody I know? Oh, I thought it was somebody I knew. That was a bit weird. You know when somebody like follows you online from like childhood and you're like, yes? What can I do for you? Yes, sir. Good. Come on, YouTube! Right, we'll just move on and start. So I think I should just do a switch command instead, right? Because then I can do if trigger type equals bat, and that'll make more sense actually. So let's just start building that. Are you setting it up together with StreamUP? So no, I'm just copying my commands from StreamUP into LioranBoard 2 because I'm building all the StreamUP stuff that was for LioranBoard 1 for LioranBoard 2. And it's a right effort. Just do a test command. There isn't one for doing YouTube tests. Is the only issue. Otherwise I would have. It takes its sweet ass time, bro. It definitely does. And Tenor says LioranBoard crashes. Due to me trying to save a string as a number or something dumb. Even though there's only 2 lines of code. That is a very me thing. So yeah, a switch statement I think would make more sense. So the value would be trigger type. Okay, that apparently said trigger type. Nice one. For my next trick, and then let's bang in some case statements. So we'll say trigger type equals, I don't even know what that is, and it's gonna pull all this. This is how these work, right? I've not actually used them yet. Did you update to the newest version? Yes, they was. Because I sent Lioran all the crash reports that I had when we tested the last YouTube stream. And he kind of fixed it all like same day, which was pretty insane. Like, he was pretty quick on that. I will give him that. So he got that sorted. So I just want to test out some more stuff, basically. Just subscribe, thank you. So I'm going to probably set that up as a variable as well. So I'm going to do like a settings button, which would be really, really good. So I'm actually wanting to, I'm going to copy all this, right? And actually cancel that back out. So that button just doesn't crash. I'm going to create another button here with that in. I'm going to have this trigger. And then I can just set all these variables and up, and I'm editing this button rather than that other test button, which is good. What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to copy these. I'm going to put them up here. This one is sub. I'm going to set up test alerts for super chat as well. Trigger. So if we do get any in the stream, I can pull whatever information I want. So we had a subscriber there, and if I set these all up to different button IDs, it means that I can at least pull the variables that I'm going to need. So I'll do this super chat like that. Call this one sub super chat. Just super chatted. Change this to, what is it? Super chat, super chat. Because at least if I set these up, then I can pull all the variables that I'm going to need. Where is it? Onto super chat, we'll do display name. And then I'm going to copy this again, paste it in here. But change this to, I wish you could filter these as well, that'd be nice. Super chat, this one's sticker, isn't it? So we'll do display name for sticker, just super stickered. Save that. Super chat, change this to super sticker. And then I just need to do sponsor as well. So that's when that's YouTube member, isn't it? Just so I've got all these. Did I change the thing? And we'll do one more for the last one, which was member. Just membered. That's what I'm going to put as the thing. YouTube chat message. No. Member. Display name. Just membered. I'm membered. Super chat. Delete that. Sponsor. And then we should be pulling all the relevant data that we're going to need. So the trigger type is basically it. I'm going to save that. Oh no, I need to set the triggers. They're all set up, aren't they? Trigger. So now if somebody does super sticker, super chat, we should be able to pull whatever variables that we're going to need. I tried adding YouTube multiple accounts to LB. Seems they don't have global variable for YouTube accounts like how LB has for Twitch accounts. I wish you could use LB using a bot account in YouTube. That's the issue though, like YouTube's just so finicky with its API and stuff like that. Like the fact that it's just working should be enough. Like, because it's crazy, isn't it? Could you force alert from stream elements in overlay test alert? No, that won't go through to LioranBoard. What's the difference between member, super chat, and sub? So sub is like a follow on Twitch. Super chat and super sticker is pretty much like bits slash its own donation system, and the sponsor slash member is like subscriber on Twitch. So yeah. How's the work going? It seems to be going really well. We've finally set up some variable checks and stuff like that, so we can actually see what we're going to get. So we're still waiting for a subscriber to come along, even though we know people have subscribed. We're still waiting for that to actually trigger, because YouTube's weird with subscribers. But then we've also hopefully set up super chat, super sticker, and super chat. No, what was this? Sponsor, wasn't it? So when these happen, we can actually check. Remember, guys, you can support the content from £1 a month. How's your work going, Bongo? Let's get in here then. So delete that bad boy. Yeah, you get subs who don't show their info. Yeah, not necessarily just that, but the API itself is just so slow. So it can trigger it like 6 hours time or something. I read it somewhere and it was just like, oh, these might not trigger for like 24 hours. I was just like, well, what is the point? Well, hopefully it's not going to be too long. Fingers crossed. Right, so that was that. That was subscriber, wasn't it? So we're going to basically do the exact same thing, but for anything else we need. So, in fact, why don't I set up the settings button? So this would get triggered every time the LioranBoard starts up and everything like that. So I'll do a comment and say subscriber settings. And say instruction. And basically we're just going to set up variables. We'll say and it'll be a 24-hour stream just to see an alert. Yeah, 100%. Subscriber message, should we say? Because then we can do a message for each of them, can't we? And we'll set that into whatever string here. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. So this is basically this is like my new way of doing this kind of thing, by the way, just to fill everybody in. So when I press save, let's just give this like an actual button ID. So the way that I've been doing it is kind of giving it an ID like StreamUP, and then doing minim alert package settings. So I've got all the settings in there that we're going to need. And this means that people don't need to go to each one of these buttons to edit all the messages and stuff. They're going to be able to just go, right, into settings, get my subscriber message, put whatever I want in there, done. Which is really, really neat. So it means when I save this and save it again, I go to my variable viewer and I go down to, where is it? I've got everything installed at the minute, so it's really, really bloody annoying. Minimum alert package settings, and I click into that, I can see that now I can use this anywhere I want for the alert packages. So I can make as many different buttons as I want, but as long as you set them raw settings, then I can obviously crack on, which is really nice. But the only thing is I need to work out the color stuff, so I might message Christina and just see if she's going to be making that or what the crack is there, because obviously she's got some great LioranBoard plugins, and I think color's such a big main one as well, which is really nice. Hey Anton, how are we doing? So that's like my way of doing stuff now, because it makes it, I think that makes it easier for you. I don't know if you guys want to love you, Silver. I'm sure that's actually set up to work with yeah, exclamation mark highlight, guys, followed by a message to use the on-screen message thing. Hey Edu, how you doing? Hola. Yo, Luke, coming in with $5. Thank you. We've not got donation messages set up at the moment, just because Silver won't make the extension for LioranBoard. But thank you so much for the $5, baby. It's hugely appreciated. It goes a long way to getting me drunk. Oh dear. I've still not done a video on this really cool effect that I made, have I? And I forgot how I did it. Am I highlighted or both? Oh. High or lighted? Thanks for that, Silver. I need to set the effects up. So right now, I love how a subscriber's not coming through. That's really shit, isn't it? Really shit. So looking at the StreamUP website, what I've got converted, ready to go at the moment, is these are all going to be on the betas for Patreon members for StreamUP and myself. So I've not done any of the effects or alert packages. That's what we're obviously building right now. But I've done the poll. I've done highlight message. I've done this. I've done this. I've done this. I've done this. And I've also built the Twitch stats tracker, but I have not really tested it yet because I keep coming over here to YouTube to test for Lioran to see how he's getting on. But it's not crashed yet. The issue that we were having last time, which I had to obviously send to him, was anytime we got it was member/sponsor, super sticker, and super chat, it basically just crashed LioranBoard straight out. But he's told me to put on like some more recording things that he's added as secret settings, which I think is pretty cool. I like it. It does work. It always works. So yeah, you can use highlight. And like that's one way of making your YouTube stream more interactive. And don't forget that you can use your own point system. You can make a point system in here as well. I highlight, you could add string remove section to subtract the exclamation mark highlight. Yeah, that is true. But I did it in like 2 seconds because it's originally built for Twitch. Thank you, Silver. So it was originally built for Twitch. Good morning, beautiful people. Do you think 24-hour will be enough? Maybe it's put to lay on trigger alert. I don't even know, man. It's just how it is, isn't it? Wait, is there a way to test super chats and member stuff without actual super chats, like from the transmitter? There isn't. Not at the moment, no. Which is a bit of a shame, but it's just how it is. Yeah, I know, Silver. That's because I set this up like within like 2 seconds. And because I'm pulling the message. I don't know why I am pulling the message. Oh, yeah, that's why. It's because this is working for Twitch and not YouTube. So YouTube, you have to do wildcard instead. In fact, no, for both you need to do wildcard. I've been an absolute tit. It's because I took like 4 seconds to build that. There you go. Should work now. So if I watched thought, spent all day converting it over to StreamUP. Yeah, everything's good. Like I say, like with all these things, it's personal preference, isn't it? Yeah, see, that was just me being an idiot. Does it work or did it break? It always works, baby. It always works. I made it. What do you expect? Am I right? Am I right? I better just check these. Where's... I'm going to change that. It always works except when it doesn't. It always works. That's the thing. It literally always works. Oh, I have renamed that to sub. That's all good. Why is it still saying minimum alert? What's that? Oh, it's because... Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Seems good, yeah? Does seem very good. So, yeah, these were going to be how I'm going to do the settings. Do you think that's, like, idiot-proof, Silver? Like, just have these all like this. Subscriber settings. And then you can just have your super chat settings. And then you could have your super sticker settings. And then when you've done your donation stuff, donation settings. I love you, Silver. I do love you. I promise. I promise. I won't lie to you. What was the other one? Member. So, for example, could you have 2 sections on LB2? One to work with YouTube and 1 section to work with Twitch? Yeah, totally. Because Twitch triggers will not trigger on YouTube, and YouTube triggers wouldn't trigger on Twitch. But if you're quite clever with how you do stuff, you could actually use the same stuff for both. And depending on what it is, like if it's an effect, for instance, you could just set up multiple triggers on the same thing and just get it to work. And then just say, oh, if this was triggered by the YouTube stuff, then use this variable. And then if it was triggered by Twitch, then use that variable. Which I think could be a really interesting dynamic for if you are streaming on Twitch and YouTube. I know this is off topic, but for StreamUP, do you have any videos explaining the queue system? Did I do a queue system video on it? But basically, for the queue system in StreamUP, you set up as many different queues as you want under settings, general, and then blocking basically just means it's not going to do. It basically means it's not going to do anything. Is it when you highlight over it? It tells you. Am I forgetting? So yeah, mainly you want blocking, and anything in that queue will not activate at the same time. Does that make sense? So I usually have, depending on my alerts and stuff, I have its own queue for each one, and that's it. That's all you need to do. But if you're doing something that triggers, and say for instance this, it animates, but everything else is done in OBS, I had to add a delay to the end of it, so it'd not just trigger the next one straight away. That makes sense. And that's it. That's all there is to it with queues. But I do need to do some more StreamUP videos. But everyone just keeps throwing stuff at me to test. And it's just like, okay, I don't know what to do. I really need to go to the toilet, but I know the second I go to the toilet, we're going to get that subscriber alert. So I'm just hoping. Right, I'm going to have to be right back. Did I make you jump? Did I make you jump? I hope I made you jump. Did I make you jump? Did I make did the alert play? Because that'd be definitely my my luck, wouldn't it? 110% my luck. I'd be like, nope. Why is it so bad? Why is it so bad? I love throw the BRB looks like a tune random function. Muted you. Aha. You'll never know what I said, Bongo. You'll never know what I said. Never know what I said. Oh, what have I done here? Right. So is there any other questions from peeps? Whilst we're messing about. Right, this is set up then. Cool. That's gooch. That's set up, ready to go. What else did we not test? How was the... have I done a Twitch stream since? I'm intrigued. Because we've obviously got the... Why is this making a test folder? Is this like built in? And you said nothing. Shut up, Bongo. Are you starting, bruv? Are you starting, bruv? So that is still updating with Twitch, which is good. But do these daily ones and stuff work? Yeah. Cool. I'm still unsure if this is the best way... Oh, dear. I'm still unsure if this is the best way of organising this, though. Because this is a CSV, so you don't have to open it in Notepad. I'm just doing thing. Does YouTube have a timeout user function? Yes, it does. So the queue to stop everything playing, is it actions, add queue, then tick concurrent? Just to be sure. Hey, Tony. What's going on? Let's have a look. So in settings, general action queues, you set up whatever queue you want, whether or not it's just default or whatever. And then tick concurrent. No, if you want to add something to a queue, yeah, you just like right click on something, press edit, and you just add it to queue. And nah, I never have like concurrent or anything like that. Ticked. That's it. Queue done. Pretty sure. You don't like a CSV? How come? That means you can open it in any spreadsheet stuff. I just don't have any spreadsheets, so I just open it in Notepad. Why? Because CSV is new to LB2. The thumbs up thing. So let's do a test of that, shall we? Let's make a new deck. And we'll not paste a button, we'll make a new button. And we'll set the trigger up to be... So these are the triggers. Okay. But we're not going to have a trigger for this. This is just going to run like basically all the time. I like CSV, but not the format they chose. Ah. But better than nothing. Yeah, exactly. It's better than nothing. Better than just an ini file. You know what I'm saying? So, YouTube commands. What have we got? Get live stats. Is probably what we'd use. So we can pull likes. And save it as likes. For instance. Likes total. Andy Lippy. So I'm guessing here. Talking him like him, make sure you press that like button on the stream. Ooh, shee! I like that, Bongo. I like that. So, I need to make something, don't I? Really? I need a thumb. We get a picture from the internet. Oh my god. Which one looks pretty? This bad boy. Actually, PNG. Transparent. This one looks cute. And why are they all like not transparent? I don't like any of them. I don't like any of them. What about this one? I don't like any of them. Can you send me a nice picture? Why are they all like got background and shit? Normally when I drag it like that, or is that only my Mac that does that? I can usually tell if it's a pretend one. If it's pretend, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm following along and creating it. Love that. Maybe this one. Uh-oh. YouTube. We'll just do the like button. They're never transparent. So I'm going to apply some hacks to this. Could you make a live poll on YouTube? 100% easy. How you doing, manga? Manga rookie. I'm going to drag that into OBS and just put it here. Ooh. So I've just dragged that into OBS just to... Oh, let's actually just show you. We've got a bit of Inception, but... Come at me, bro. In fact, I could probably make it even better by just like... sticking down there, and then you're gonna be like, what? In fact, I can't actually see what I'm doing now. That was the dumbest thing I've ever done. Right, so we got this. I'm gonna actually add a cheeky little filter to it. Screw it. Do you know what I mean? Oh my god. Why is my mouse just bouncing around? Check this. Where is it? User defined shader, bruh. Load shader, bruh. And then I'm gonna do. These are in alphabetical order, Andy. Circle shader! And then, as if by magic, look, that's beautiful. Done. And then, something I could do is actually crop it a little bit as well. So why don't I crop it first? Somebody just followed on Twitch. Thank you, whoever that was. I didn't read it in time. We'll do this, and we'll crop the top by 100, bottom by 100. Right by 100 and left by 100. Boom! That was just hacks, wasn't it? Admit it. Nah, I'm gonna do 50. There we go. I love shader filters. They're the dream. They're the dream. And then we'll just do a show and hide transition of... I don't even know. Have it slide? I don't know. Well, have it slide down. Is that the one that I want? Yeah, because then I put it right there. In this corner. Have it slide. Oh, back left. Let's go. That'd be right. There we go. So that's all I've set up in OBS. 2 seconds. And we'll do a an if statement. And we'll do if likes total is more than previous likes total, then do this. And all we're going to do is source visibility. What did I call it? Oh my god, icon. Oh, it's on the monitor scene. Monitor. Light button. Visible. So is this bound to some same limitations as LioranBoard 1's plugin, or it just works like Twitch integration? What do you mean limitations? Using this bot and stuff in Unreal Engine and would love to use it on YouTube instead of Twitch. Hope they make it possible. I'm not too sure what you mean. And then we'll have it wait. like, I don't know, 3 seconds. And then we'll have it go off. And that's it. And then it's going to set a variable, which is called previous likes total. And I'm going to say it equals likes total. Sorry. And then else would be previous likes total equals likes total, because that'll just always make sure it's updated. Is that right? Yeah. That is right, isn't it? So we're going to pull how many likes we've got. If the likes equals is more than the previous amount, then it's going to trigger the animation to come on, because we've got more likes. Because you can't have it, there's not a trigger for when there's a like. We've pretty much built a trigger here. And then we've got it turning off after 3 seconds, and then that says the previous amount of likes equals the current amount of likes. And it does that either way. Because if this equals this, then it probably doesn't even need to do that, but I'm just doing that as a setup variable, just in case. That makes sense. And then after this, we'll do like a, what, I don't know, is it classed as a repeat in this nowadays? I don't know. No, repeat amount, we don't want that. Is it re-enable? I don't know if these got changed in the new stuff. Love to get back with Andy. Thank you for your videos. No worries, Lube. Thank you very much for donating early, dude. I really appreciate it. There's some query limit for asking server about new messages and stuff. Yeah, there are limits because they Christina has to pay for the server, and there's only so much allowed. But for standard use, it should be fine. Like, we're using it today for pulling messages and stuff like that. So, shall I reactivate it like every second? Does this work like this? I genuinely have never tried. And if I leave that as blank, does that actually... Should we actually read the documentation and not be that guy? Don't be that guy. Commands. What's it under? Miscellaneous? Re-enable? Or is it like under... What else? Statement, maybe? Re-enable. Command inside re-enable block X amount of times, X amount of milliseconds. You can break the command using a break. That's cool. You can create some really cool effects. Times you wish. Set -1. There we go. So it'll happen unlimited amount of times, all the time. So that should technically work. So I'm going to set that to a trigger of LioranBoard deck reset. So now it's probably going to play it first time, which is cool because that's now set the variable. And then now if we get a like, which you can probably see through here, if this goes up, then we should see that animate on screen. In theory. In theory. Here we just sit and wait for somebody to press the like button. Do you like your YouTube community or Twitch community more? They're two completely different communities, really, especially nowadays, because I'm playing a lot more games on Twitch. You pressed it, Zed. How you doing, bubs? It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you, baby. It's good to see you. How have you been? But yeah, I don't think I like one more than the other. That'd be like too brutal to say, wouldn't it? You pressed it as well. Oh, it doesn't seem to be going up. Sad times. Oh, I've not pressed it myself, have I? Oh, is it just like not triggering at all? I'm gonna go and press it myself. I'm gonna go and press it myself. I'm gonna like my own shit. I can't. Too difficult. Oh, did it work? Did it work? Oh, it did work. Good. I think it just must have took a little while to come through because it went from like 33 to 38. I'll go and press it as well. Oh, I'm such a dickhead. There we go. I pressed it too now. I can do it too with can do. Awesome, thanks. No worries. That is just very basic. Like, I've not really done anything there. Yeah. That's cool though, right? But then you could even take it further. And you could almost, obviously it'd take a bit more setup. You could find out the difference between the like total and previous like total. And then have that many appear. So if like you got 4 likes in that period of time, I'm guessing this must be just checking every minute maybe or something like that. Must be pulling that information every minute. Even though I'm pulling it every second. It must not be able to do it that quick. So it's probably just worth having that to like every 10 seconds then or something. It won't make a difference to dislikes because there's a different dislike button here. But I can easily add stuff like if I just save this, go in here, make a new button. In fact, I'm just going to pretty much copy. Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm going to copy this button, paste it in here, and I'm going to do this, but get concurrent viewers. And then what I can do is pretty much do the same thing, but have it animate onto my little bar down here. Stream Elements bot running. Oh, thanks so much for telling me that, darling. Which I'm going to be adding into this anyway when I finish making all the. So when we're getting emotes for members, hopefully soon, because I want to get some new emotes made for Twitch as well. Really do. Yeah, thank you for liking, guys. So we'll do viewers. And we don't need to do an if statement or anything like that. We'll just do a what we're gonna do. It's gonna be just a text change, isn't it? Obviously I need to add all the math in to get it to work fully. But if I go to, what is it under now? Stats, minim stats, viewer text, and just add that to here. Something I could also do is maybe add in, what we got, total views. What other stuff we got? YouTube, send message burn, get live stats, subscribe status. So we can't pull the amount of current followers. Username or ID. What else we got? Change status. Oh, so you can change the category and stuff. That's pretty cool. Live stats is the concurrent total views. That would be nice if he added stuff like subscribers as well. Ban, unban as well. That's cool. So I was going to add in the total. This was just an elaborate ploy for likes, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. I'm the kind of scumbag that does that. So now on our little menu thing, triggers, LioranBoard, we now can see the concurrent viewers. Just here. That shouldn't be triggering every second, and oh, it's not. Because this was binging off. Absolute banging off. Something that it could be is because they're already running, so maybe it's like double runner in them. Or is it just doing it? I wonder what's doing that. It's doing stuff. There is something that I could probably check. Let's take a look at. Oh no, it is just live message checks. That's cool. Probably why LioranBoard's going a little bit slow. Lioran did tell me that. I learned stuff and got you more likes. Whoop whoop. Love that. But they should be running now, right? Why does it say 0? Oh, it's because I need to. When it doesn't notice a change, it doesn't change. There we go. But then I just have to add the math to it and everything like that, and that should work. Why is that like untriggering then? Because that should be doing it every 60 seconds, right? No, I'm being dumb. I'm being dumb. Because LioranBoard one's open, I think. Because the stats thing will be trying to pull it from there at the same time. And I'm annoyed that the sub notification thing does not come. I wish I would have had this ready for when we had everybody join the duckies. Can I super chat myself? I've got a wedgie. I thought you guys would like to know that. I bet you can't. Dun, 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 dun. I don't even know how to do it. Is it under live chat? Alright. What are all these pretty stickers, man? I don't understand it. I did a fart and I didn't understand it. Might as well test one of these triggers, isn't it? Why is it not loading? I don't think I can do it in my own chat. Don't think it works. Don't know what's happening. Bongo! What was that? Watch this, not even a... Surely that was meant to trigger. Was it too much? I don't understand. I don't understand. Why did it not trigger? This is the face of a confused man. Why? But why? Why did it not work? I just don't know. How do we refund? Can we send a refund? I can time you out. If that is that good enough, Bongo? But thank you, dude. What you got so far? Well, I was hoping that when we got a super chat, a super sticker, or a sponsor, or a subscriber, we could get all the information we needed. Is this where I'm actually going to check on here and it's actually in the stuff? Because that's going to be really embarrassing. Nah, see, we've not got it yet. Not in there, so I don't know what it is. Joking, obviously. You're far too kind, Bongo. Thank you for trying to test it. I don't know whether or not it was like too much or something, or I don't understand why that didn't trigger. Like, it should have triggered. Because basically, I wanted to get whatever extension trigger it was going to be in LioranBoard 2. So when this triggers for a subscriber, how have they still not come through? Sponsor, super sticker, and super chat, but that one worked. Maybe it was too much. Maybe I'm not. I'm writing it down. Works 50% of the time. I think it's because maybe let's look at. Thank you. Sorry, Bongo. I was like, I was frozen, darling. So I'm wondering if the amount was too much. What is it? If we look at the trigger, micro points, 10,000 per cents. So for £4, that'd be like 449 times. Yeah, that wouldn't be enough, was it? That wouldn't physically be enough to cover the amount of. That's really dumb that they're done in micro points. Why would YouTube choose that? Like, why? Like, why would that be a thing? Anybody? And I don't know if you noticed, but LioranBoard got that trigger. I thought that was from your super chat that you did. And then when I saw it said super sticker, I was like, whoa! And then it came up in chat. So that's pretty cool that LioranBoard is pretty like swizzy. That is pretty cool. Right, so now we've got that trigger, we can add to here and be like, right, if the trigger type is, if I just copied this and put it down here, what did I even write it down as? 21. So if trigger type is 21, and then we can do, what's your name? We're doing super sticker, that was, wasn't it? I'm just here to test and break stuff. Usual case, isn't it? So YouTube sticker display name. That's all I need. Oh, but then we've got the amount and currency and stuff like that. That's cool. Sticker ID. I wonder if then, if you've got a sticker ID, you could pull that actual image and have that on screen as well. Because that'd be really cool. And to like add to the alert package. So your little sticker maybe stays on screen for X amount of time as well. And same with like a super chat. You could add that into like doing a really cool like, as an example, like a Q&A system. If like you've got a ton of audience and stuff like that. Or if it's a fundraiser or something like that. Just spitballing ideas here. So we'll do, well, technically, I don't really have to. I don't have to call this subscriber name. I could just be like YouTube, or I could just do username. username. Because these are only going to trigger if that exists, doesn't it? So we'll just do username. What's this? It was super chat, wasn't it? Maybe I need to do like a comment as well. So maybe I need to add in a comment for what each one is. So we'll do, this one was super sticker. I'm not gonna lie, but the names are a bit shit, aren't they? Do you want a super chat or a super sticker? Well done, have a gold star. Do you know what I mean? Right, I've decided I can't sub on Twitch ever again. I've just upgraded my membership here to the £9 one. Oh my god. I can't believe Twitch has done that to you. But in all fairness though, Bongo, like Twitch take 50%, YouTube take what? 45? Or is it better than that? I don't know. I can't remember. It might be 35. I don't know. I forgot. But either way, thank you. But are we gonna get? Can't even use your Prime. I think it's the shadow ban that I put on you. I genuinely think it was the shadow ban. Okay, now why has it just started getting bright? What's going on? Yeah, I saw your tweet, man. I saw a tweet and I was like, damn. So we got the super sticker username. Just. Super sticker. I don't know what the lingo is on this. Maybe I need to watch some YouTube streams and understand the lingo or something. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Don't know how it works. Why'd you get banned? I honestly don't know what happened with Bongo. He can't sub to me anymore on Twitch for absolutely zero reason. It makes no sense, does it? Just use super sticker for. We'll pull the other variables as well, right? So we'll do what did we get? We got a sticker ID. That'd be really cool if we can add that in. So might have to look into that. Sub sticker, channel URL. You get everything, which is really nice. Amount. We'll do currency. We'll do amount as well. So and then put in currency. Cancel my mobile sub on Twitch to move it over to desktop one, as it's cheaper and it just messed up. That is dirt, that. It is dirt. This is annoying that we have to scroll all the way down. This is quite annoying. It's quite annoying. And then we'll do the... Do I want to add that as a string or just the amount? I might do string. And just see what that's like. Amount. This is the beautiful thing about global variables now. Well, being able to choose what you want as a global variable. Because you can just keep your variables so simple. Which is really cool. But still tap into them as well. I'm an undercover cop. Oh my god. Unnamed account. Everything seems fine so far. We've just tested. We've not had any crashes, and we've had a super chat and a super sticker this stream. We've not had a member. I was hoping that Bongo's just said he's just changed his membership, that we might have got some sort of alert of that, but we've not received anything. So now we're just testing with stuff. What? Oh, you can't have... Oh, is it saying they can't have this? A comment? Because that's sad times. You turned on what I told you, right? Yeah. I turned that on. But we've not had any crashes at all. Everything's been absolutely smooth. I'm guessing that's the only reason that can't save. Yeah. That's a thought for you, if you can let people put in comments. Okay, so inside of Switch, that's cool then. But that will work as I've thought there, isn't it? So if the trigger type equals 12, then it'll 21. Oh my god, I can't even read numbers now. What is wrong with me? I think I might just like just finish. Done. That's it. Live. Finished. So as you can see, we did a. So we're still waiting for a subscriber to come through, even though I know people have definitely subscribed this stream. But that's because YouTube's just dumb, isn't it? But we did get. Bongo was very kind to do a super sticker. So we got all the info there just to. It says subscriber because that's what I just called the variable because I'm an idiot. Because I just copied and pasted just because we wanted to test if they triggered fine and whatnot. I just resubbed to try it. It's all good, manga. Yeah, it just takes its time. It's just YouTube's API, unfortunately. It is bit killer for that kind of stuff. I couldn't test subscribers, so maybe they don't work. I'm sure it did yesterday. Or whenever I did my last stream, it definitely did work. But I didn't pull what the extension trigger was or anything like that. But I remember us bringing a message up on screen. I'm about 90% sure that we got that to do that. So I'm going to look into it. Yeah, that's cool, man. Definitely will. Trying to think what else we can test. So we messed around making a little like thing as well. Just because somebody asked how I made it originally on LioranBoard 1. Something cool as well that would be really nice is to be able to use these stats as well inside of LioranBoard. That'd be really nice. So like, you know how I have my stat trackers and like different things like that that just like put numbers on there. Oh, you can? I'm guessing it's just then not documented yet. Because I know we can get the current... I know we can't get subscribers / videos and stuff like that. So I know we've got this one. And we can get concurrent viewers, total views, likes and dislikes. But it's not one for like total subscribers. So that one could be nice. For people that are like, I don't know, you know what I mean? That'll pull the same numbers. But yeah, the only ones that aren't there is like the amount of subs. That'd be probably nice. That's the only thing. So even though dislikes are now hidden by YouTube, this still pulls it up. So that's just a demo of it. Whoever just liked, thank you for liking the stream. So you want those 3 as well? Yeah, why not? Like if it's there already, it could be cool for people to celebrate certain milestones and stuff like that. Which I know people like that on stream. They love it, don't they? Like I prefer celebrating. This is something that I really want to hone in on this year. Celebrate the stuff that doesn't cost anything. And I really want to do that with my new point system that I'm coming up with. For like the achievement-based stuff. Because like subscribers don't cost anything, but it should be a huge celebration. Views, videos, all them sort of things should be things that we should celebrate. Hey Paddy, saw Paddy message on stream before. I saw it in the live chat. I know it's crazy, isn't it? Isn't it crazy? Like we had the same thing with the super sticker. So when Bongo did a test super sticker, it was thank you for liking the stream. It came up on screen as an alert, and I thought it was the other one that was delayed. But yeah, the only ones that we've not tested today, because we've not had any, is just members and this is subscriber, even though we actually already have had that. It's just there's either a problem or it's just... But I don't think there is a problem due to the fact that Stream Elements hasn't said you've got a new subscriber, whereas it did earlier, but I'd not set it up in the LioranBoard for the subscriber. Yeah, I'm very good, Paddy. How are you, dude? You could fool the viewer more if you tune down your mic volume while notification appears. Oh yeah. Just turn it off. Just turn the mic off. Don't, you know what I mean? Turn it all off. Turn it all off. Like, you've liked the stream. Cool. All right, I'll see you. Bye. But other than that, everything has been working absolutely hunky-dory. We've not had any crashes or anything like that, which has been really good. We even tested... It's conflicting with LioranBoard 1 right now, because this is pulling on my Twitch stats just because I've not disabled it, because I'm an idiot, or however you want to call it. But this, I did update the viewer count to work with YouTube now. That's what that little command was, which is good. Been unwell past few days. That's not good, dude. Glad everything's getting all right now for you, though. But it'll say 0 because it's conflicting with pulling the Twitch information, which is currently, obviously, offline because I'm not streaming. There you go. It's updated to 15. But I've not, obviously, done the animation and stuff because I've not set that up. It's just how it is. We got a mute for channel points, but our stream is pretty goofy. Thank you for liking the stream. Is there anything else that you want me to test, dude, whilst I'm on? Because I don't think I'm going to be on for too much longer. Don't know if there is anything else that you want me to test. Can't test subscriber because it's not coming through because it's shit. They'll all come through at once about beep, 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 beep. 100% that'll be the case. Guaranteed. Are the LB2 stuff getting on? Yeah, we've just been testing stuff, Paddy. We tested a super sticker. And that worked, and we got like the extension trigger, and it pulled all the information fine. It didn't crash. The other thing that we've not managed to test is channel members, subscribers, and super chat. Just because we've not had any come through. Well, even though we know subscribers have, they've just not updated yet, and that's just a YouTube thing, isn't it? YouTube does that. Cheers for your content. Please keep the videos coming. I'm off. Have a good one. Thank you so much for... Oh my god. She's absolutely ruined me. She's... No wonder it hurts. Jeez. When she was taking my blood this morning, you can see it. Fucking hell. I thought it hurt. Like, when she stuck needle in, I was like, fucking hell, that hurts. Like, normally I'm absolutely fine with anything. Like, look at that. Like, one of them insta bruises. Fucking hell, it aches as well. That's why I just took my plaster off, because I was like, fucking hell, that hurts. She's done me. She come at me. NHS for you, innit, that? Nothing right now. No worries. Just, yeah, if you do need anything, dude, just shout. Shout. I don't mind. I know it's hard to find some content creators and stuff like that. Super Assault, yeah, might as well. But yeah, appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping by this morning, dude. I know it's been a bit of a slow one as we're obviously starting to just learn about all this stuff. But we will be smashing through it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, darling. Thanks again. All that jazz. Do you release them for LB2 as soon as you update them for YouTube and Twitch? The StreamUP stuff, no, I'm just updating them as I go along. I'm doing everything for Twitch first because YouTube's still very new and I've got to make a lot of adjustments for stuff for YouTube and I need to decide if and how I want to do it. Obviously, I will be making stuff for YouTube because I'm doing more YouTube content now. Well, YouTube streams. But yeah, we will be updating a lot of the StreamUP stuff, and I'm probably going to keep it pretty niche for the YouTube stuff. I'm probably not going to put it on the StreamUP website, or I don't know how I'm going to do it actually, because there's so many different configurations. There's, oh, do you want to use this for Twitch? Do you want to use it for YouTube? Oh, do you want to use it for StreamUP? Oh, do you want to use it for LioranBoard? Like, there's a lot of different choices that we obviously need to consider, and we don't want to overcomplicate the process. Because if I make something, it's going to take me 4 hours to make one thing, and it's going to take me another 4 hours to make it for another thing, and then another 4 hours to make it for this, and so on. And it's like I've not made anything new for probably, I don't even know, maybe like 4 or 5 months, because I've just been busy converting old projects to different like software and stuff like that, which is a bit annoying. It's a bit annoying, but we'll get there in the end. It'll just take some time, baby. Right, so has anybody got any last questions and stuff? Because I'm going to get off, get something to eat, and I'm probably going to stream on Twitch straight after. Because I'm that kind of guy. Because I want to finish my game for the podcast. Did she put a needle in your arm or a knife? I honestly don't know. I don't honestly know. Like, when she banged it in, I was just like, ooh, that hurt. Do you need tested for prediction? Well, prediction's already out for everything. All my stuff is going to go out for the Patreon beta testers first, because I don't really give Patreon members much content, if any. So all the betas are going to be strictly for the Patreon members of StreamUP or myself, because I made them, so I can put them on my own Patreon as well. It was like a deal that I made with Waldo and Silver, but obviously anything they make I can't put on my Patreon. So yeah, they're going to go out to them first, just because I think it's fair. Like, they support my content so much, and I think it's quite important. Next version of LB will have a new error window that tells you what button crashed on which command. Ooh, you're getting pretty spicy. You are getting pretty spicy. I'm really... Oh, by the way, can I just say thank you? I thought you were stalking me because we were on about it in my stream. I was just like, oh God, I just wish we could just pull up variables in here rather than go save, back out, variable viewer. Check this. Oh, wicked. I need to remember 3 variables there that I'm going to use. Right, go back in. So I was just like, oh, it'd just be wicked if we could just pull it up. And then I was just like, oh, hello. Hello. So GG. I think there's another thing that I was gonna mention would be, oh yeah, one thing that I'd really love, I don't know how you would do it, yeah, someone from your stream got frustrated that couldn't remember anything and asked on the Discord. Love that. Well, that's it. There's no harm in asking, is there? Hey Rompin, how you doing, dude? I love how I get notified somebody's coming into the stream before the chat message. That's incredible. And there was one other thing that I was asking, is you know, like if we're doing a trigger pull, for instance. Silver, get to work. And we're pulling the info. Is there any way we could get, like, because obviously you can search for what you want, but if I type in like username and stuff like that, do these work? Like, if I just do username, it doesn't matter what username that I'm like pulling, whether it's Twitch chat or Twitch bits and stuff like that. Because obviously, if we want to look down what we've got, it just takes a bit of scrolling to get down here. Thanks for liking the stream, guys. To get down here. It's just a variable name. Okay, so yeah, that's all I was thinking. Is I know a lot of people, like myself sometimes, where I forget what I actually want to pull, and it's like, if I get down to the section, it'd be nice if we could just like type in, I don't know if you could add like the filter to it, to just type in YouTube and it'd keep all the YouTube stuff there. I don't know if that's something that you could add. I think people might appreciate that, just because that is like but again, just that's a small thing. There's a lot of quality of life improvements on this, I must say. Long time no see. I know, Rompin, what have you been up to? My stream gave me a suggestion for the Pokemon and Friends widget if it's possible. Well, version 2.0 is in the works. So probably what you say, Paddy, is already in consideration. Because when we released that originally, we already had like a million ideas that we wanted to add, but we were just like, nah, this'll do, and we released it. And then we were talking about other things that we wanted to add, and yeah, some crazy stuff. But Waldo's lazy. I'm trying to keep it consistent. That would be a bit hard. It's all good. It's just a thought. But as long as, like, because I think a lot of people might not know that that's just a variable name. So maybe in my upcoming videos where I talk about that sort of stuff, I'll be like, oh, if you know you want to pull username, then just pull username. That's cool. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be from the specific section. Because I have seen people like that. Toggle to filter all Twitch stuff would be good for us non-Twitchers. But yeah, that'd be a nightmare to set up. Yeah, that's true. Internal tags or something? Maybe search by those tags. Yeah. That makes sense. I really like these disable button options and stuff like that as well. That was really good when we were testing all the super chats and stuff. And we, because obviously we've not got the test triggers yet, have we? In the transmitter. And when we were testing it, that's when I messaged you. I was just like, we're getting everything just crash. No matter what it is. The only thing that didn't crash was subscriber. Reaper, how we doing? How much of StreamUP LB and YouTube is out? LB2 and YouTube is out yet? Nothing, because I've not even released any LioranBoard 2 stuff. Let alone YouTube stuff. YouTube's well on the back burner. Well on the back burner. But I will be getting around to it because I'm building it for myself. So I don't know if I do the YouTube stuff as a side project, because again, it's one of the things where I'm juggling a job, I'm juggling doing all this, I'm juggling still trying to make videos and my content, and it's like the StreamUP stuff is like, without being harsh, the lowest thing on my priority list, but I keep doing the most of it recently, and it unfortunately that doesn't pay the bills. So I can't like keep doing that, if that makes sense. I don't mean that to be like harsh to anybody, but it's like, especially if it's like YouTube and LioranBoard 2, like I can't spend too much time doing it. Let's test it. So we have the idea of different channel points, different Pokeballs. Yeah, that was like an original idea from before we released it. But the channel point API stuff was a bit trash when it was first released. And that's not like Lioran's fault or anything like that. It was just YouTube, Twitch was just a bit. Now it's a little bit better because they've started like opening it up. These stuff, but no hurries, man. We know you don't have to do it, but you just do it. Really appreciate it. Anytime, Reaper. It's all good. Yeah, I just don't want people to be a bit like, man, hurry up. Come on, chop chop. Like, this is everything that I've converted at the moment. Just to LioranBoard 2. And you can test a highlight message, for instance, if you just type in !highlight and then followed by a sentence in chat. Well, sentence, just any kind of message. Thank you, Bongo. You're the worst. The timing was just pristine. Michelle, how are we doing? Just had to remake my Twitch channel from scratch. A shadow ban bug. What? Should I work on transferring my LB stuff and redoing it from scratch on LB2? Well, if you think about it, when WebSocket 5 comes out, you're not going to be able to use LB1 anymore. Like, it's going to be uncompatible. So yes. And technically you won't be doing it from scratch because you've got the raw info, and you don't have to do it all at once either, because you can have LioranBoard 1 and 2 running at the same time. So you just do it bit by bit. So you don't have to just go, right, I'm not streaming for like 4 years because I need to get all this converted. You just do it as and when and keep just moving it over. Little by little, you learn more about the software and stuff. I'll be doing videos to help people. Just how it is, baby. But yeah, get it converted. Little by little. Right, any other questions from peeps? Because I'm getting a little bit hungry. And you won't like it when I'm hungry. Because I get hangry. Oh, there's a cookie in the kitchen. There's a cookie in the kitchen. There's a cookie in the kitchen. What am I gonna do? There's a cookie in the kitchen. What am I gonna do? Mate, this arm is killing me. Look at the state of that. It's like I've had another tattoo. It's not a matter of if the LioranBoard 1 stopped working. It's a matter of when. Exactly. What's for lunch? I don't actually know. I don't think I've got anything in. I need to have a look. But my computer crashed then. So I don't really know what I've got, but I need to make something, don't I? I don't know what I'm gonna have for tea either. It's all difficult. It's all challenging. It's too hard. Life's too hard sometimes, but we can get through it together, guys. I promise. Cheers, much appreciated as always. Now I want a cookie. Sorry, I might make super noodles, mate. Cheap and cheerful. Cheap and cheerful. Right, I'm going to do one. I'll see you guys over at Twitch in probably like an hour. I'm going to be finishing the game for the podcast and then probably go on to talk about how stupid I am and how much life sucks and stuff like that. Yeah? So any other questions, then please just bang it in the comments and I will get back to people because I've been going through all the old comments again and catching up. It's just been taking some time. We'll be learning more. I'm going to be doing even more streams here on YouTube and get more in depth. Obviously these first few have been about just like learning the software, testing stuff for Lioran so you make sure it's working properly and everything like that, and so far we seem to be winning. It'd just be good if I had some like test triggers, so that could be something to think about, dude. As I'm like deep diving into this stuff, I could really do with some test triggers for YouTube if you could. That'd be really nice to just test stuff. And I will see you all in an hour or so. This is so bright now. Can you believe how much it's brightened up? You said you had a crash earlier. No, I've not had a crash. It's just not working for thingy. Thank you for the content. Anytime, Jamu. Is it possible it listens to chat in Microsoft Teams? No. I mean, you could always make an extension or something, but natively, no. No crash earlier. At all, I don't think. There was no crash. We've not had anything. It's just we've not tested certain things because certain things haven't happened, like a super chat or subscriber or a channel member. So I've not been able to test if that works fine. But if super sticker worked, I'm guessing the other ones will work. It's just now if I want to start building my alert package and stuff, I just need some test triggers to make sure it works. Is all. See you in an hour. Correct. Correct, you will. It'll be about an hour or something like that. I'm going to take my dogs for another W. Can't say the word because they'll expect it straight away. All right? So I will see you guys later. Much love and all that jazz. Hi, host. Bye, artisan. Everyone's coming in now. I'm doing one. What's that about? Why are you all doing? Why are you doing this to me? You'll have to beg Christina for test triggers. Christina! No. Someone's at the door. I've got to go. Put your rock at the stone. I love you all. Bye. Beep, 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 beep.